in the heart of the African savanna, where the sun blazes mercilessly and the nights are cloaked in eerie silence. There lies a small, isolated village called Kiburi. The villagers of Kiburi are known for their deep connection to the land, their ancient rituals, and their whispered tales of the supernatural. But one story passed down through generations is so terrified that it is only spoken of in hushed tones around dying fires. This is the story of the Nyoka, Moto, the Serpent of Fire. It began during the dry season when the earth cracked under the heat and the rivers ran dry. The villagers of Kiburi were struggling to survive, their crops withering and their livestock dying of thirst. One night, the village elder, Juma, called for a meeting under the ancient baobab tree. His voice trembled as he spoke of a dream that had haunted him for 3 nights straight. A dream of a massive serpent, its scales glowing like molten lava, slithering through the village and leaving destruction in its wake. The serpent's eyes, he said, burned with another worldly fire, and its hiss echoed like the screams of the damned. The villagers dismissed Mzejuma's dream as the ramblings of an old man, but soon strange things began to happen. Livestock disappeared in the night, their remains found charred and twisted. The air grew heavy with the stench of sulfur, and the ground trembled faintly as if something immense was moving beneath the surface. Children began to have nightmares, waking up screaming about a fire snake that watched them from the shadows. One fateful night, the nightmare became reality. It started with a low rumble like distant thunder, but the sky was clear. Then the earth split open near the edge of the village, and the massive serpent emerged. Its body glowing with an unnatural heat. The Nyoka was real. Its scales shivered like liquid fire, and its eyes burned with a malevolent intelligence. The villagers screamed and fled, but the serpent moved with terrifying speed, its massive body coiling and uncoiling as it pursued them. The serpent's breath was like a furnace, setting huts ablaze with a single exhale. Its tail lashed out, crushing trees and scattering debris. The villagers tried to fight back, hurling spears and shooting arrows, but the weapons melted before they could pierce the serpent's fiery scales. The air was filled with the sounds of chaos, crackling flames, panic screams, and the serpent's deafening hiss. Among the villagers was a young woman named Amina. Stoned for her bravery and sharp mind, she had always been fascinated by the old stories and had spent years learning the secrets of the land from Zijuma. As the serpent wreaked havoc, Amina remembered an ancient legend about the Nyoka Moto. It was said that the serpent could only be defeated by a weapon forged from the heart of a fallen star, a rare metal that could withstand its fiery essence. Determined to save her people, Amina ventured into the wilderness, guided by the stars and the whispers of the wind. After days of searching, she found a meteorite buried deep in the earth. With the help of the village blacksmith, she forged a spear from the celestial metal, its tip gleaming with an otherworldly light. When Amina returned to Kiburi, the village was in ruins. The serpent had claimed many lives, and the survivors were on the brink of despair. Armed with the spear, Amina confronted the Nyoka Moto. The battle was fierce and brutal. The serpent's fiery breath scorched her skin, and its massive body nearly crushed her. But Amina fought with the strength of desperation. With a final desperate thrust, she drove the spear into the serpent's glowing eye. The Nyoka Moto let out a deafening roar, its body convulsing as the celestial metal worked its way into its core. The serpent's fiery scales dimmed, and its massive body collapsed. disintegrating into ash and embers. The village was saved, but the mink scars of that night would never fade. To this day, the people of Kivuri speak of Amina's bravery and the nightmare that nearly consumed them. They say that the Nyoka, Moto, is not truly gone, that its spirit still lingers beneath the earth, waiting for the day when the land grows weak and the people forget the old ways. And on quiet nights, when the wind carries the scent of sulfur and the ground trembles faintly, the villagers gather around their fires, holding their loved ones close and praying that the nightmare never returns. This tale serves as a chilling reminder of the power